Good day. In the 2019, I have got a statue of the refuger in the Delhi unit of United Nations, or UNHCR. UNHCR can give that statue to the people who lost their accommodation in own country because of war or typhoon and like that. But or have political problems or religious problems. But I have not this religious problem in Russia, and I told in the interview to the officers, Martin or Ekata, I am tired to go to Russia and back. So many times I did it. I am tired to pay for the visa, for the ticket. I so many years do books. I shown them my books about Krishna consciousness or Indian dharma. Also, I do bhajan, and for me better to do my mantras, yogas or literature activities here in India. Ekata and Martin, that officers, told to me, we like that you speak by two government languages of India, Hindi and English. Also, we like that you are devotee of Krishna. It is nice that you do literature about Vaishnavism and Hinduism. You ask from us citizens, but it is not so fast how you think. Now we can do you blue certificate of UNHCR, and after several years, maybe you will take that citizen of India. It was nicely several years. They did it for me. Only one period when it was Corona time, they had time out, and sometimes it was late new stamp in that blue certificate. Therefore, I have tension in the Rishikesh, in Krishna guest house, because the chief attacked to me by stick because I live without stamp, and he wanted to put me away from hotel. And second time he attacked me from the back. And actually 2 times I have to beat him, and police came and looked to his blood on the floor and wanted to put me away from hotel. But I insist to live more. I told it is very difficult without stamp to go to another guest house or hotel. What do you do? One Indian office stops my stamp, another Indian office wants to put me to the prison. You do scissors? After I brought for him radiometry analysis by my head with trauma, I have trauma, and they became very silent, and nobody disturbed me in Rishikesh. But after 2 weeks, I has gone to another valley because it was atmosphere. You can understand, no good atmosphere. From the 91, I'm Vaishnava, and I was in 90 vice president and president ISKCON temple in Moscow. Indian businessmen and students and Russian devotees collected around of our congregation in Moscow, and we did a big festival, seminars and big preaching in the Moscow and all Russia. Who can count all money what Shiva and Krishna devotees brought to India from all world? Impossible. By listening of them, so many people came to India for tourism or for pilgrimage to the holy places. However, enough about my service to India. At last, 11 March, I have got a paper letter from United Nations. This letter speaks to me. You, after 1st April, can only apply. We stop your blue certificate. You will not get it more. You can only apply because you have not any political problems in Russia. Nobody stopped you from Krishna consciousness. And what I have now, I refused from Russian citizen, and I lost my refuger status of United Nations. One of my books named Unflexible. It is historical book about 80s Russian devotees, Soviet Union devotees who were put in the prison and psychiatric clinic. It were around 50. And I think so. I will be 51st. But I will be repressed by India. And if United Nations will not change their position, I never will think about that organizations, that organization is merciful. He helps people perfectly. No. What I have now, I lost everything because I believed them. INCSOR betrayed me.